I'm going to have to bring up. Okay, so welcome to the stream, everybody. I got my brother Jay here with me. Of course, Jay Thompson, everybody knows him. I got that dude, Mike, a.k.a. Mike the Card Dude, with me. What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? What is going on?
This is a
timely notification about us.
Yeah, hey, there you go. The YouTube's sending out my notifications. That's good to know because, like I said, since I got that channel strike, or it wasn't really a channel strike, it was just a stream, but I never know, you know. You never know. But
well, it was fun anyway.
I'm going to drag you guys into the game room here with me for a second so we can, I didn't set my pumpkin up or anything here. My mother's carved pumpkin, guys. Get the camera open here. You guys see that? There we go. Oh wait, got it flipped around the wrong direction there. There we go.
Oh, cool.
Got my went old school with it. Got my Freddy got a hold of my pumpkin. So there you guys go. Got my glove there. Got my lights up in here. Everything's good to go. So today's a test stream for tomorrow. Now, guys, tomorrow. Did I drop? Did I lose you guys?
I'm here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mike's not here. Well, anyway, I don't know if Mike lost his internet. Let me get out of. There we go. Anyway, I'm doing a test stream for tomorrow, actually, because tomorrow I'm going to be giving my testimony on here.
Candy.
And well, I got a thing of candy here. Don't worry about that. No, I'm doing a testimony on here. You know, there's a story that you guys don't know about, like going to a long ball. Even Mike too. It's like I know you guys as kids and stuff. I feel like I know stuff about you guys, and unfortunately, I've kept mum about my story because it's kind of complicated and got a lot of moving parts to it. But I think it's time to give that testimonial here on tomorrow. So shout out to Long Ball for the idea of a testimonial there. So
is he gonna be
on tonight?
I don't know what Long Ball's doing. He was doing a live stream when I went to sleep, man. I was like fucking falling asleep in his chat. So you guys should go check Long Ball out. He does streams every night. You could go drop in and say hi to him.
I need to. I haven't been in there in a while.
He goes on there every night, plays NBA 2K, takes dabs. We hang out. Sometimes I'll hop on my PS4 and we'll go on a voice chat together. Just, you know, if you don't see me here, if I'm not making content on my channel, I'm moving to Long Ball stream. You know, I'm always doing something.
Fine. Sure. I'm in a live stream.
Cat says hi.
Yep. Hey, Cat. So what's been going on with you?
It's Sam and Jay and everybody.
Yep. Hey, Cat. How you doing?
I like cookies.
Cookies, Cat.
Yep. Jay still likes cookies, in case you forgot.
Yeah, Jay said he still likes
cookies, in case you forgot.
I'm not so broke. I'll have you work.
All right. You have to get them cookies from the lot lizards, Jay. Yeah. But how did you get zooming in?
What's that?
I think Mike's moving around or doing something.
Yeah, I think my
microphone is messed up.
Oh, that sucks. I can hear you just fine, so that end of it works.
No,
I'm getting a screech whenever he talks.
Yeah, it's got to be
my microphone.
Again, it's the tools that
Is
you
that
have.
any better?
Is that any better?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's not coming out. I'm not getting any screeching on my end, so I don't think Jay might be having some audio issues tonight.
Well,
if I were, I'd hear it when you were talking.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Not a professional, guys. Just as Longbow would say, just a stoner on the internet, guys. Allegedly.
Well, be a professional.
Me and Jay figured it out. My alibi, my perfect alibi. I was searching for the perfect alibi, right? Me and Jay figured it out. If anybody asks where I was at on October 31st, between 2023, between 6 and 8 p.m., I was at the circus handing out balloons. All right, that's the alibi right there.
Yeah.
I saw you. I got a balloon.
All right. You're making balloon animals at the circus. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Although I got to complain as one of the receivers of those balloon animals.
Of course.
Could have put a little bit of effort into it.
Right.
Who wants a
Who wants a balloon snake?
It's a job. It's not a job. It's an alibi, Jay. So allegedly.
Well,
Next time I want a balloon puppy.
Right. I have to work on my my balloon animal game if I'm going to use it for an alibi. Right.
Snakes and worms and slugs don't count as balloon animal.
Right. But there's the easiest
Well, then
ones
I'm
to
out.
make.
Well, then I'm out.
Yeah, right. We're screwed. Like, I could make a prosthetic penis out of it if you wanted me to. Hey, got the Packers. Did the Packers win today? I knew they played, but I don't know if they won. No. Man, you guys lost to the Broncos. Like that's like losing to the fucking Browns or something.
Fuck you too.
Yeah.
First of all, don't pick on me.
Well, the Browns got their own problem with Deshaun Watson right now. So I mean,
Well,
in
in
my defense,
the
Broncos won again this week, and this time they beat the Chefs.
oh, they beat the.
And then
Oh my
defense-
god!
And in defense of the Browns, they've been screwed forever.
Right, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Deshaun Watson was the worst trade in NFL history, but that's just my opinion on that. There. Not that I'm a Browns fan, that's just my opinion, but I haven't really been keeping up. You guys been watching the World Series at all?
No, not really. I've been too busy.
Right. You got
Incredibly dissatisfied with both teams in it.
right. You got two wild card teams.
They did.
Yep. Jay coughing in our ear right now, allegedly.
Wonder why I'm coughing.
All right.
Smoke another one.
All right. So Jay, I was talking to man. I pissed long ball off the other day. I told him about Iowa's medical cannabis thing. So get this. You know what they give you here? It's $75 a quarter. You get 3% THC and 97% CBD for $75 a quarter. It's like 100.
I wouldn't pay 75 cents.
Right. But the only reason Iowa did it was because they thought it was going to make a bunch of money off of that. So they thought they could just throw any bullshit out there and they're going to make a bunch of money. And what's going to happen is they're not going to make any money, and they're going to blame everybody else for not buying their shit ass fucking product that's priced too high. All right.
You hear that?
You hear that, Iowa? You don't smoke enough dope.
Right. Me and Jay need to get on a phone call, call the local medical cannabis place, and set them straight on some shit. Right. Like, let's drop some knowledge on them, Jay.
At 3%
THC, you get about 50 cents a gram.
You get a headache before you get high. We'll put it that way. If you smoke that, you have to smoke till you got a headache, and you still wouldn't get a buzz off of it for $75 a quarter. This is the law that the people in Iowa here are sitting there reaching around, patting themselves on the back over. They thought they've done something here, guys. But anyway,
that's insane because I only pay 170 for a half ounce of dab.
Right. I want to call them. I'm like going to look their number up. I'm going to give them a call just to be like, what the fuck kind of bullshit is this? I'd rather deal with the fucking meth addicts here. All right. Like, that's how bad that is. Like, I'd rather deal with the meth addicts than the cannabis place here. It's less of a ripoff, right? Like, I don't know. Allegedly. I was at the circus handing out balloons, officer. Long
He
ball
was
says,
at the circus.
long ball says I'm his legal defense, guys. I don't know how that works out very well, but if you ask long
Well,
ball,
if you're gonna use the circus as your defense, just make sure they know you know the monkeys and you know the clowns, but it's still not your freaking circus.
look, before any police officer puts me in handcuffs, I got one thing to say to them. My safe word is pineapple.
You said you would only use that in private.
Allegedly. OnlyFans, long ball discount, $19.99 a minute.
And you'd be amazed at the things
he can do in a minute.
Right. Yeah, a minute. People act like a minute or two ain't a long time. Look, guys, it didn't take that long to make 2 kids for me. All right, like a lot of shit can go down in 2 minutes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's almost enough time to tie your shoes when you're done.
Right. Like I done had a cigarette and fucking rolled over. And fuck, man. Allegedly.
A minute and
a half of cuddling.
Right. Shit, man. We probably ordered food afterwards and shit. I mean, like I can get a lot. I'm efficient. All right, I'm efficient.
Yeah, that's what it's referred to.
All right. Like we ain't getting paid by the hour. We're getting older, fellas. Like we're not getting paid by the hour here. So like, you want an hour-long session? That's gonna cost. It's gonna cost some money. Allegedly. It's like asking us to take out the garbage 50 times or something. Like that's just work at this point, you know, to me. So I'm so glad, guys, that we're not in the dating scene nowadays because these younger guys are so screwed. They're so screwed. I feel so bad for the younger kids out there that have to deal with the dating.
I don't know what
these boys are gonna do when they first hook up with their girlfriends and realize their girlfriends have a bigger dick.
Right, that too. Like you can't trust anything no more. I get it, you know. I mean, Jay's got the right idea, but like, again, I'm talking about like, we've had kids, we've been there, done that, guys. Like, I'm talking about these 20-somethings out there that have to deal with these girls that sell bath water to guys and shit. Like, how are you supposed to, you know, how do you compete with that? Like, she's got people online buying her bath water. You can't compete with that, guys. It's just, it's over. It's over, man. Dating is over. And we're not gonna, you say, Sam, it's not a big deal. What do you care? Well, birth rate is pretty fucking, birth rate and death rate are like the 2 most important statistics in any nation. So, anyway, there's your social studies lesson for the day.
Don't forget tax rate.
Right. Well, I mean, that goes along with the birth rate and death rate there. But yeah, it is what it is.
I guess it does. There are birth and death taxes.
Yeah, you can't be born for free and you can't die for free. It's like in the Marines, they tell you can't die without permission in the field, Jay. You better hope you don't get shot because you can't die without permission.
That's the absolute truth.
Yeah. You better plug that hole in you. You better stop that bleeding. You can't die yet. Your superior officer hasn't come down and relieved you of duty yet. So
take a motor and go change your socks.
All right. You got med kits. They're there for a reason. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. What gave me the idea for the testimony outside of long balls, I was going through my binders, binderizing my cards, and I found something in one of my binders that I didn't realize I still had, and that's kind of what spurred my whole thing on here that we got going on now. So I'll be offering up my testimony and why I am the way that I am, guys. It's a fucking crazy. Life is not fair, I guess is what I would like to say to sum everything up. Life is just not fucking fair, man.
Oh, I'm sure it's fair.
Not to us.
Right. Well, it can be
fair to
someone.
It can be you could have all the money in the world and like some shit can go down that's so fucked up, it don't matter how much, you know what I mean? Like,
money don't buy
happiness.
I wish that, you guys had a chance to, meet me beforehand, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to give you guys a glimpse into what where I was at before we even met, because there's a story there, So you know my part of it, Mike. He was there for part of it in my Discord. So Mike knows part of it. Jay knows part of it. But you guys don't know the whole story, and I kind of felt like that you guys, since you were there to see part of it, you might as well know the whole fucking story because, I've kept quiet about it because I didn't want it to seem like I was trying to get sympathy or anything like that because that's not the case. But it's just one of those things that it doesn't stick right with me, I guess.
I've thought about
asking you about it before, but I figured when you were ready to talk about it, you would.
And that's kind of where I'm at now. It has a lot to do with what I'm doing, where I'm going, and where my channel's going, all this stuff. I'm kind of glad I actually had the YouTube channel for the Friday the 13th thing, because there was no other way I was going to get that information other than what I did. So I'm kind of glad for that. It came in handy for that. But I'm never going to have a monetized channel. I'll put it that way to you guys. Like, I don't play by their rules. That's not how I operate. So. But anyway, you guys will get the full story tomorrow, and I'll offer my testimony up for you guys. And I got to make it through this winter, guys. It's going to be a cold winter. Like I said, it was spitting snow. We're 2 days before Halloween. It's already snowing out there. And it's going to be a rough winter. Ask Jay. Like, Jay, you've been in Iowa for a while. You know what winter in Iowa can be like.
The squirrels are getting fat.
Yep.
Sam, I'm just
going to give you one piece of advice. Don't admit to anything until you find out the statute of limitations.
Right. Allegedly. Yep. Yep. Always got to add that allegedly clarifier. Yeah. I was telling Longball the story about, now it's kind of funny. The kid's mom, she ended up getting with this other guy that's her age that she knew in school, right? His name was Jake. One time me and Jake were hanging out, and he told me something that stuck with me. He said, Sam, I think if we was ever in jail, it'd be a sweet time with you. So I kept that in the back of my head. Don't ever put shit out in the universe if you don't want to put out there, because that shit can come back on you. And that's exactly what happened here. When I got arrested for the joint, and they hauled me from the fucking where I live down the street from where I'm at now to the jail, and I was talking shit to the cops the whole fucking way there. Guy books me in. I'm talking shit to him the whole time. They put me in the cell, and he's the first sorry son of a bitch I see sleeping on the top bunk. Old boy that thought shit would be sweet if he was in jail for me. So I made a beeline for that top bunk. And I woke him up. He was asleep on his top bunk. I woke him up. I said, you got a phone call with the time on it? You got any commissary? What do you got that I want? I put down on him in front of everybody in that cell, and he didn't defend himself. So he spent I was out 8 hours later. He spent another week in there. I bet that week he spent in there was the hardest week in jail he's ever spent. So there you go. There's my story about we'll call him Jake. Don't ever tell me shit is gonna be sweet with me, because just no dice. Yeah, everybody's on mute here. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're just doing a test stream here.
Sorry.
No, that's cool. I just realized you guys were on mute. I'm like, am I talking to myself?
Why should today be any other different?
Right. Yeah, I get it.
No, I muted my microphone
because I came in the house and the birds are chirping.
Oh, cool. I don't mind birds chirping. So.
Well, it depends on what kind of chirp and what time of the morning and the location of that damn bird at 6 a.m.
Right, just put a blanket over the cage. They'll go to sleep.
I don't hear him
anymore, but everybody else does.
That's how you keep you can make a rooster go into like basically it'll pass out and it'll stay that way. All you gotta do is put a burlap bag over their head and they'll pass right the fuck out. You can pick it up and carry it wherever you want to take it.
The same thing works with people.
Yeah, allegedly.
Except for plastic instead of burlap.
Right. Allegedly. Jay, goddamn it. You're gonna get my stream taken down.
Oh, yeah, allegedly.
Yeah. I've seen it happen.
I forgot. I've never done that.
Me and Longball will be talking, and we'll say something kind of off the cuff like that, and then YouTube will straight boot us. So like we got to the point where we'll say allegedly, so that way YouTube won't boot us off of the fucking stream. Because Naomi got on and she's like, "Why do you guys say allegedly?" It's like, well, if we don't, they're gonna kick us off. So what the fuck do you want us to do? You know, you can't win for losing. You know. But anyway, shout out to Longball. Hopefully he's having a Boogie. Like that's what got me thinking about stuff too. Is Longball and Boogie. It's kind of like I got to know Boogie. It's like, man, you know, it sucks that you guys, you know, there's a lot of shit that you guys missed out on with me, you know, and I just want to catch you guys up, I guess.
So I know. I still got them Pokemon cards for the boy.
Right.
Yeah, I still got a package. I want to send it to him.
All right, and I got packages. I got to send Jay his damn Roger Maris that he bought off you. So when I was up there, I took those comic books. You ever had your tape stick one thing to another with your comic books? Well, that's what happened. So I get back home, I'm going through all this shit. I'm like, what the hell is this? I didn't take this. It just got, and I pulled it right off. It was stuck to the damn comic in front of it. So it's like, damn, I'm gonna have to mail this shit back or figure this out. You know. I'm gonna have to have our landlady. She's really nice. She'll mail stuff out for me sometimes. So I'll set some packages up and say, here, mail these out for me.
That'd be cool. I only had it for a couple days.
I'm gonna put it in a new bag and board for you because it needs to be in a new bag and board. But yeah, I didn't mean to take it. It just stuck to the damn tape stuck to the other one in front of it. And I didn't even notice it until I got home.
It happens. I ain't tripping it.
So Sam, how many Nightmare movies did you get through the other day?
I watched part 1, part 2, and part 3 back to back to back. And it's kind of weird because I have part 3. I got the box set, but I have like the first 5 of them with the original artwork and stuff. And I tried to put part 3 in my PS4, wouldn't play. Tried to put it in my PS3, wouldn't play. Every other disc will play, just that, not that one. I think it's got some like, it's like got a PC thing. You put it in your computer and it does something. And I think that prevents it from playing anything else other than a computer.
It's got that burn blocker.
Right. So, but yeah, outside of that, I just took the other disc out of my box set and popped it in, you know. So yeah, I watched the first 3 anyway. And shout out to Robert England, by the way, aka Freddy Krueger. But I think I've established our stream works anyway. So, like I said, tomorrow night, guys.
You do.
What are we guys doing tomorrow night? Do you know?
I don't have any plans.
What do you got, Jay?
Old age.
Well, I mean,
Monday night in Iowa. I've got a whole hell of a ton of choices.
Right. I'm in the same boat, brother. Like, I bet nobody comes out this year because it's so goddamn cold out there. Like, that's one of the things I was going to tell you guys tomorrow. Was the last time I went trick-or-treating was the last time it's been this cold during Halloween. I'll tell you guys that story, but technically that's not even the last time I went trick-or-treating. We'll get into all that later. I'm going to save some stuff for tomorrow. Always leave it wanting more, you know.
Oh, don't pretend
that's why you do it. You do it because you have a little wiener.
You remember those? Do you remember those glow in the dark hockey masks that you could get at Walmart and shit? Like the last time I went trick or treating, I was wearing one of those, and I had my Bret Hart sunglasses on underneath them bitches. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
So yeah, I've been running around the neighborhood with a hockey mask on most of my life, guys. Like this to everybody else around me, this is normal. Like people would probably think I was sick if I didn't do shit like this. So
Never wore a hockey mask.
I was doing that shit before it was cool to do. Like, I was doing that shit when I was, like, again, when I was a kid, I rented the original Nightmare on Elm Street on VHS, and I think I played that tape to where the point the tape fucking snapped. Like, I had to rewind it and just watch it over and over and over again. Because that's all I had to do, right? Like, I didn't have much of a social life. Kind of living in a fucking hole in the wall with Dad, you know, but it is what it is.
I can.
I'm always telling Longball, I still have dreams to this day. I'm standing in front of a wall at Junk's Wax in the store, and I'm standing there with Dad saying, man, I want to get some cards, and we can't afford the cards, Dad says. You know, I have this dream still to this very day sometimes.
Oh, yeah. They were 20 cents.
Right. Back when cards were actually cheap, and he was still bitching about the price of them. Like, shit, you ought to see some of the shit they got on the shelf now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to get me a box of 2023 update simply because they got those Halloween parallels in them. I kind of like to pull an Otani Halloween parallel there.
I don't know what I'm thinking of the holidays this year.
Yeah, Holiday just came out too. Like, that's weird. Doesn't Holiday usually come out in like November or like late November?
Money.
Last year I didn't see it in Walmart until January.
Right. And so I was shocked. I'm like, they've already got Holiday out? Because I can't remember where I seen a video. Somebody's opening it, you know. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. I'm not sure I like it.
Topps Holiday is like it's definitely a niche set when it comes to like collecting, but I like them. Like, it's sort of like A&G. It's like, it's a cheap rip, but it's fun, you know.
I do like it.
A&G's been good to me this year. Like, if it wasn't for A&G, it'd be a complete wipeout for cards for me this year. So, you know, I'm pretty happy.
You get the dinosaur.
No, dude, I would get rid of that shit. If I pulled fossilized dinosaur turd out of my pack of cards, I would sell it. I would sell the goddamn thing. I wouldn't want it.
Sell it.
Like, I have no use for that. That's one of the few things that I wouldn't want to pull out of an Allegainer box.
And what's messed up is that card is always sold for $1,000, and you can buy a chunk of copper for like $5.
Or you could go out, you could fucking get a job as an or a paleontologist to go out and find dinosaur turds and shit like that. You don't need a pack of cards, you know. If you would ask me what I was going to do as an adult when I was a kid, I'd have told you I'd have been in the Gobi Desert looking for dinosaur bones, because I was that into it, you know.
Yeah, I always kind of wanted to do that too.
Right. Like when Naomi told me that she actually got to find mummies in Egypt, I was fucking pissed, man. And the thing is, she was mad because she wanted a car. I'm like, man, you can keep that car. I want to go find some mummies. You fuck that car. You know? Yeah. Again, she was like a 17-year-old girl at the time, so I can understand why she wanted a car. Don't get me wrong, but perspective, guys, perspective. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, that car would be long gone, but he's got that memory forever.
Right, brother.
Yeah.
Making memories, just like those Pete Rose cards. Yeah, I regret selling them, but you know what? I made memories with my dad from those cards. So to me, it was worth it, you know.
I'm not going to be able to study.
I'm always going to have those memories of that old dusty box. I mean, the thing about it is, you guys want to act like those cards are like protected and in sleeves or whatever. No, they were loose in a goddamn old shoebox, old dusty shoebox, loose, no protection whatsoever. Corners rounded off, creases, you know. Because back in the early 90s, we didn't have access to one touches and, you know, cheap top loaders and all that kind of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, those old school one touches were terrible.
Oh god.
They weren't reset. You had to screw them together.
If I see somebody keeps their card in a screw down case, I won't even buy the damn thing. Like I won't even buy it.
Well, if it's non-recessed, no.
If it's non-recessed, I wouldn't. But my Bill Ripken spent 30 years in one of those screw down cases.
Well, yeah, if you know what you're doing, but like most people don't know what they're doing, though. Like that's my thing. Yeah, you're right. If you know what you're doing. See what it is. You don't want to. Most people would tighten them screws down as tight as they could fucking get them, and it would press your card. You know what I mean?
That was one of them.
Lefty loose, you're already tight, guys.
So I put it tight.
Right. But if you tighten them down just enough, then you can make a card like Mike said, you can make it last 30 years in there without getting damaged. It depends on how you do it and if you know what you're doing. Same thing I told Bungal about binders. He says he doesn't like using binders. If you use the right plastic and you do it right, you can do it.
It ended up working out to my advantage. Because I didn't really have a lot of them screw downs.
Right. I see Pino he's talking about his binders. Now he's a set collector, so he gets some big D-ring, binders and stuff like that. I don't need those. I don't collect sets. I just put random cards in a binder. So that's kind of a different process there. But he was saying that the price of binders went up. The price
collect them your own way, man.
The price of everything went up on this shit, So
everything went up.
Right. It costs too much money.
The cost of everything goes up. The cost of everything goes up 50%. But the cost of living benefits goes up 2%. So that helps a lot.
The price on the cards themselves aren't going up either, so you're spending more money on protecting them that are going to be worth less than what they were.
Yeah.
It's rough out here, man. It's rough. I kind of find it funny that all these companies that got all these fucking bailouts and shit during the pandemic can't keep their fucking business open. I kind of find that funny. Get in there, Bonsai. Yeah, trying to escape on me here. Get some more coffee in me, gentlemen. It cold out where you are, Mike? You guys said you're supposed to get snow?
It's about 40. It's about 40 degrees right now.
Damn, it's probably colder here than that, isn't it, Jay?
Warmer there.
Yeah, it's warmer where Mike's at. Shit. Party at Mike's.
Yeah, I figured you'd be buried up to your nutcase in snow.
Right, usually
snow.
This year he is, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to come in sometime during the duration of the week.
There you go. There's an opportunity for money if you guys do get snow. Start shoveling snow.
Yeah, how many feet y'all expecting?
Well, from how quick summer left, we're expecting a lot.
Right.
Well, it's 40 degrees now. It'll be like 35 when I get up in the morning.
Still be warmer.
Right.
Well, hopefully you guys will be still bundled up in bed when I get up.
It depends on what I got going on at the moment.
I'm getting up at 6:30. CSL opens at 8. I want to be the first one there because if not, it takes 10 to 12 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if I'm sitting in a waiting room for 4 or 5 hours for $20.
Right. I mean, it's rough. Like, I've been there before. You're down to fucking selling plasma and shit,
Well, gotta keep the bills paid somehow.
Right. It's like every time here I turn around, it's another business asking for free help. I don't know, Mike. I think the immigration might be tied to the problem we have is tied to the businesses that want people to work for cheap or free. I don't know. It just seems like that might make more sense to me that way.
Yeah, it does.
I went to the local church thing here. It's called The Well. It's like a group of churches get together and they sell stuff out here, clothes and knickknacks and whatever. I go in there, I walk in, and who do I see behind the counter? First thing I see when I walk in there, 2 7- to 8-year-old girls behind the fucking cash register. All it takes, guys, is one person. They ain't had their hit of meth that week to see that. And I shudder to think what would happen. I shudder to think, like, why you would put a kid in that situation. I don't get it. That just shows me right there they can't get legal help here anymore. You know? There's got to be some child labor laws there or something, you think. And then I turn around and they got the damn theater asking people to work for free there. It's just like, dude, this is not how things work, you know. If people weren't struggling right now, it'd be one thing. Okay, go to work, donate some time for the fucking movie theater or whatever. Sure, but to do it when people are struggling just to fucking eat, I don't know, man. I can't get down with that. Like, it's pretty tone deaf. Like, yeah.
What time were you planning on doing the stream tomorrow?
7 p.m.
All right, I'm gonna catch up with you then. I need to go and get some sleep. I gotta get up early.
All right. Yep. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Thanks for chatting.
All right, yep. And I will be there tomorrow night. I'll see you guys then.
Yep. I look forward to it, brother.
Later, Mike.
Got the guys back together for a minute anyway.
Yeah, it was good to see him.
Right. Yeah, it's good to get to see you guys and hang out on a Sunday. It's a slow day, but it's cool. We're just doing a test stream, so no big loss there. At least I can stream. I'm happy, dude. At least I can fucking
right.
But I don't like when my channel gets strikes, just simply because, again, I like to be able to, like, if I need to do something on here, I got the availability, you know. Maybe make a backup channel.
Sure.
Just in case. So what are your plans for the rest of the night, Jake?
Sunday night in Iowa.
Right.
There ain't shit to do. And if there was, I'm too damn old to do it this late at night.
Right. Yeah, and it's colder than shit out there, man. I went and got candy. Like, if it wasn't Halloween coming up and I didn't need candy, I would not have left the house today. Okay. Would not have happened.
Sure, I get it.
When Sam sees snowflakes, that's when Sam's ass stays inside where it's not the temperature where snowflakes can form. You see what I'm saying? I was born out west in the middle of the desert in the middle of the summertime. All right. I don't do cold weather. I've had to acclimate over it because I've lived in Iowa for so long, but it's not my natural state of being. Put me in Death Valley. That's my natural state of being right there.
Right. I get it.
But it does get cold in the desert too at night, you know.
It do.
If that's not what gets you,
cold.
It's the lack of water and it's scorpions in your shoes and snakes and shit like that. That's the shit you got to watch out for out in the desert. It's the critters. But. So what do you think, Jay? You want to call it now, or what do you want to do?
I mean, we should.
Just figured I'd do a quick test here. I didn't want to make it too long. Save my time for tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. Well, I'll see you gentlemen tomorrow then at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll have Naomi throw cold water on me if I'm not awake. So.
Alrighty.
All right. Yep. Thanks for hanging out, Jay.
You bet.
Yep.
Later, guys.
Tomorrow, 7 p.m., guys. Giving my testimony. It's going to be off the chain. So until then, guys, peace.